Hey y'all, it's Billy Hill. You know, I've not been uploading to my YouTube channel because every time I forget to do something and then talk about it, then I think I'll do it the next time, but things keep happening. So I'm gonna do a little overview here and then we're gonna dive right in. Basically, it's guitars, cars, RC, and then a lot of other crazy stuff that involved Nashville, Tennessee. You're looking at my 1964 C10. You might remember that I had a 66 C10 that was perfect, and it was so perfect I quit driving it because I wouldn't take it anywhere. I wouldn't leave it anywhere. I didn't even feel comfortable driving around in traffic watching people text and drive around the most perfect C10 I'd ever owned. Everything on it was perfect, from the dash to the rear to the wood to the you name it. And so I did what any smart American would do. I sold the damn thing. And I put some of it in the bank, and then I took the rest and bought what I think might save me and allow me to drive around a classic without feeling weird all day. It's a 64 C10. We're going to go into more detail on this later. It has a 6.0 motor in it with a 4L80 transmission. Basically, this thing was cherry picked out of a pasture for its amazing patina. Then the whole thing was taken apart down to the frame, rebuilt, put back together. And then I've successfully jacked this truck up 3 or 4 times since I've been driving it around currently, and that's what I'm going to talk about just right now. Let me tell you what, get your fuses right, friends. So I was driving this thing, I was taking my daughter to Father's Day dinner, and she said, hey, did you see all the smoke coming out from the dash? And so what had happened was there was a 20 amp fuse and a 10 amp slot. The fuse box, all the wiring is so old, there was, I guess, no way to know that it was in the wrong slot. And I created a heater by melting wires together. I have a couple of theories on how this all started. I think a wire fell off by the muffler, heated up, melted, ground itself out, and then just started cooking the whole wiring system. This young lady, thankfully, took me home. I sat on the side of the road for a while, figured out what was and wasn't wrong, and she brought me home. And so today, we're not going to go through this whole dang deal, but I have a brand new wiring harness, brand new fuse box. Hopefully this is going to put the 64 back on the road. And that is what I'm doing this afternoon on a Friday night, because I can't not get this thing back on the highway. So that's kind of an update for today. Tomorrow, hopefully I'll have the wiring in, we'll have it started. Then maybe we could look at the motor and all that good stuff. I know we have plans for the 4th that should involve frivolity. I'd like to check in on that. And I have a 24-year marriage anniversary coming up, which I think is a record in the county, and so much more. All right, I'm going to try to always do these live. That way I can't overthink it, edit it, or just not do it in general, which seems to be my common thing. There's other news in vehicle world, but we'll talk about that later. All right, bye. Okay, all I have to do is learn how to stop it. Where's the stop button? Let me go in the shade. P.S. The interior on this thing is pretty, it's working itself into beauty. All right. Live. Great. Now I'm the guy that's squinting at his phone. There we go. I found it. Bye, y'all.